All right, so the next book of the summer is a large book. This is over 600 pages long, so my other books, I don't think any of them made it over 300 pages. So this is a big tackle. Got it for Christmas, and I'm a presidential history buff from Georgia, so I definitely was looking forward to this. The Outlier by Kai Bird is a biography of the 39th president. And it does a very excellent job of reevaluating the Carter administration, of trying to move the evaluation of his presidency beyond the caricature it often has. Carter is someone who had a lot of successes. In fact, legislatively speaking, the only president who was more successful than him was Lyndon Johnson in the 20th century. So he was tenacious. And a lot of times that worked out really well for him. He also had weaknesses. He did not naturally pay attention to political consequences, and that killed him as well. And so he makes plenty of mistakes along the way too. But this book really shows you both the successes and the mistakes along the way as well. But here's what I think really separates this book from other Carter biographies, and that's this book really focuses on the White House years. There's I think it was 3, maybe 4 chapters at the start of the book that get you to the White House, but 90% of this book is the White House years. So that is something I really appreciate, because I don't like getting bogged down in the early year biography. But this is really in the nuts and bolts of how he ran his White House, the people around him, how he acted in the White House. And one of the really interesting things is, again, you see the strengths and weaknesses of him and his administration, but you also see the cast of characters around him. And a lot of these people, had been with him for a long time, and they all of them served him well for the most part, but they also all made mistakes. And it's really interesting to see how a lot of times those mistakes they made, even if they only made 1 or 2, which, is human in high-stress jobs, but those mistakes really became costly for Carter. And that's true for almost everybody, whether it's Hamilton Jordan and Jody Powell, or Stuart Eisenstadt, or Big Brzezinski. But you get to see how human this administration was. So for that alone, I think it's really worth reading. So if you're a presidential history buff, 5 out of 5 stars, highly recommend.